Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bonus Features. My name's Josh.
I'm Chris.
I'm Clay.
I am Ryan Gosling's Mandula Oblongata. It's two movies I watched this week just mashed up together.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, just current things on your mind. Got it.
Yeah.
Waterboy?
No,
That's
but
the only movie I know that
now I want to
references
watch that.
medulla oblongata.
Oh, this
No, I
Fight
just said that
Club.
'cause it was funny, but saying I am Ryan Gosling's fill in the blank is from Fight Club.
Fight Club. Yeah,
No.
for sure. I got it. I got it. I knew what you meant, Randy.
Waterboy's better than Fight Club, though. So, yeah, I should have watched that.
I mean, you know.
That's a topic also for another podcast.
I mean, alligators are so ornery because they got all them teeth, but no toothbrush, right?
Yeah.
You said
That's like,
Waterboy is better.
Yeah. That's what he said.
I don't know. I think we should
And
just
it, and
discuss
expect
this
us
instead.
to just move on.
I mean, I
All
was
right.
being stupid, but like I would probably watch Waterboy far more often than I watched Fight Club.
I mean, I've seen Waterboy more times than Fight Club.
I
Yeah.
bet you have.
That's the best. That's exactly the reaction I expected you to have, Clay. I bet
That was
you.
an extremely judgmental. I bet you have.
I mean, Waterboy played on like USA or whatever, like a million times a week back
Dude,
in the day.
Louisiana. They were
shout out
like,
USA up all night.
"What's on tonight? Waterboy."
It's the only
I
thing
have,
they watch.
And then the next night it's Happy Gilmore.
Oh, dude.
oh, it's a Adam Sandler, Billy Madison marathon every weekend on USA or whatever, you know.
Does USA still exist?
Oh, I hope not.
Hope so.
Oh, probably it's got
Probably
to,
just
right?
Spike now. That's what Spike is.
Oh, well, didn't Spike
Yeah.
become Paramount or whatever?
Okay, and that's what Paramount
Spike's
is.
gone too.
I don't know.
Spike,
I
Spike's
don't
gone.
watch television.
Anyways,
I can't keep up.
well, this week this was Randy's pick, right? Your pick? Yes, this is The Place Beyond the Pines from 2012.
I'm not gonna let you bring us both down.
There's a way out of this. You're not gonna like it.
You know something, Luke? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
Randy, what is this movie about?
Outlaw Living. It's about a movie. It's about a movie. Good grief. It's been a long day. It is a movie about a guy who's like a carny dirt bike rider that runs into a rather attractive Eva Mendes. They fuck, and then out
I
pops
don't
a
remember
guy.
the fireworks, but you know. Sorry.
And
Wait,
then,
what else would you do with Eva Mendes?
yeah, I'm certainly not trying to talk to her.
I would talk to her first.
I know I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't know,
First.
she's probably pretty cool.
Yeah, she's
But
cool.
she gets pregnant but doesn't tell him. He finds out by like kind of by accident. He goes over to see her one day and her mom's got a baby and she's like, "It's yours." And he's like, "What?" And then it's like dun dun dun. Then it cuts to commercial, at least on Tubi. And then
Yeah,
but
on Prime Video too. Yeah, that's where I watched
And
this.
then he's like, "I'm a dad now."
yeah, and then he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna do this the right way by becoming a bank robber."
Yeah.
Fully supported
Well,
dad.
He meets
Yeah,
up.
dude.
He meets up with Ben Mendelsohn, and you know when you meet up with Ben Mendelsohn,
Yeah.
shit's going bad.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Always.
I watched like 40 minutes of this movie with Carissa, and it's all the first 40 minutes of it.
Right.
And I maybe 5 times during the first third of this movie, she looked right at me, and I could tell exactly what she was thinking. And she's like, "This is just you. Like, you're just on the TV right now."
Right.
And I'm like, "Yeah, not as good looking, but yeah, that's how I behave."
You're a
But
handsome guy, but I mean,
Tattoos are a little better.
yeah,
six
a
foot
little bit,
tall.
not by much, not by much. But yeah, man. And then like at one point, he's just doing exactly what every story has in it. The guy is like, I got one more in me. And then you're like, no, not the one last job. And
Hmm.
then he clocks in and abruptly dies. And, the story just shifts to another main character, one Bradley Cooper. And,
Who's
yeah,
the police officer who shot?
yeah, he's the old copper
Hmm.
that, put Ryan Gosling on the, you know,
Out the window.
That's
out the
back.
window.
Yeah.
I had completely forgotten about that part too, and I was like watching it because I hadn't seen this in a long while. I just remember liking it, and then I saw it on a list, and I was like, you know what, that's a great movie. And then, full disclosure, had I realized that this was over 2 hours long, I wouldn't have picked it. So my apologies.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
kind of why
did
I've
not
never
realize it was that long. I went to go play it, and I was like, oh, dude. I was like, what did I do?
With ads? No.
See, I didn't get ads on
yeah,
my
on Tubi.
Prime
It's like
watch.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Is it so? I wonder why there was ads on yours, and not mine. I didn't get ads in mine.
No, it was on Prime Video, and I don't have the ad-free version,
Oh,
so
I
it
forgot
was.
I pay for that. That's a ripoff. Damn, that's
I
probably not a
mean,
ripoff actually.
I've thought about
They're
paying
ripping you
for it a
off.
few times,
Like a
but
I mean,
one.
okay, it's a ripoff, but I'll still pay for it. Thanks a lot, Amazon.
Ads suck.
yeah,
Ads
they do
do
suck.
suck,
They know
unless
we'll
it's
pay
Tubi,
it.
because the whole thing's just free, and I can
Yeah.
understand that. But like, yeah, man, Bradley Cooper chases him in a house, shoots him, and then like shoots him, and then Ryan Gosling shoots Bradley Cooper at the same time. So it's like pop, pop, and then Ryan Gosling falls out the window and subsequently dies from the injuries. Like, I mean, it's bad. He like lands on the concrete. He's all twisted up like Stretch Armstrong toy that you threw out the window or something. And then Bradley Cooper is oddly enough not like a real big piece of crap at the beginning of this. Like he's trying to do what's right, I think, and then like he just keeps getting told no. This is a very good example of like police corruption. It felt so accurate. I don't know how accurate this was, but it felt very real. And then Ray
Yeah.
Liotta shows up, and you're like, oh, well, he's a bad guy. Like Ray Liotta got that look on his face, like that's right, I'm Ray Liotta, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you're gonna be doing something terrible. I
He's
can't
good
wait to
at
see.
being a scary motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah.
is. I love,
He's
dude, I
great at
love
that.
him,
Yeah.
dude. R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
Yeah,
But
100%.
honestly, dude, the way that this story weaves in and out of characters and connects everybody is beautiful, man. Like beautifully done. Like it's awesome, dude. Because at first, and then it's got that kid from Chronicle in it,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
you go on a long journey before you realize that that's that kid. And I'm like, how did I not know that? I've seen this before, and I didn't
Yeah,
know
the
that.
weirdo, the
Like,
weirdo kid.
yeah, I just thought it was expertly crafted, man. The story is so well done, and it wasn't like bogged down with extra shit we don't need really. So the pacing was pretty good. So even though it was a long movie, it didn't feel like it was super super long. I just hate picking super long movies. So,
yeah.
um,
Well,
but I thought the
it's
pacing was pretty
it's
solid.
extended because it's like
Two
every
stories.
every act of the movie is a like a new character. So you have to like follow a whole new story
Would this
for
qualify as a
45 minutes.
what are those called when you have movies with separate stories in them?
Anthology?
Would this
I don't,
qualify as an anthology of sorts?
no, I wouldn't.
I
I
wouldn't think
wouldn't
so.
say so.
I mean,
It's more
I
in
wouldn't say
like
so either, but I was just saying, like, for conversation's sake, you know.
yeah, because they flow into each other. They're all like interconnected and
I know a lot
like
of anthologies that do that, though. Not a lot, but I know a handful I could pull off the top of my
I
head to do that.
just paused it before I walked it onto the show, and I was like gonna say it seems like an anthology. It was like just a creative way to string it all together, just to make
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of set up like that, but
Yeah,
I would think anthology is a little more loosely related, if
I
related.
think it's at least worth a conversation, but I don't know that I would
Yeah.
go
right.
anthology and then argue about it. Well, I
I
definitely
mean,
argue. I love
would you
arguments.
call Weapons an anthology?
Weapons. You could definitely call weapons an anthology, in my opinion. If we're talking about like this,
Because
like loosely an anthology, sure.
it's all telling one story. It's just like shifting perspectives.
I don't really
Yeah.
know that is
I
this
think there
telling
is a name for that.
a story though, sort of.
What?
Is this telling all one story? I feel like it's like
It
three.
is, I
It's a
think it
singular
is
story, I think.
like it is like an overarching like larger narrative. I think that's what you kind of
Well,
come to.
it's all one story in the fact that like the guy that starts the movie is blood related to the guy that drives off at the end of the movie on the motorcycle. So
Well, and
like
it really is all about his son. Like kind of all.
it kind of really is all about him, huh? Yeah,
kind
because
of all the
he's
way
he's
through.
the
Yeah.
he's the he's the like the the genesis of him going out and doing all these crazy things is like he's like, I got a kid, I need to go out and try to earn some money. And he's trying to do it right at first, and then he's like, I got to earn more money. And then a guy's like, we can rob a bank, and then he's like, okay. And I'm like, oh, bro, why? Why are you gonna do
Right.
that? Oh, dude, it was the story was told so well, man. I love this movie. I forgot how much I enjoyed this film. I hope
If
y'all liked it, but I really love this movie.
just on the anthology front though, if you took the the center part out, like the Bradley Cooper stuff, it would just be like a continuation of that story. I don't think we would even be having the conversation. It's just that the fact that it kind of like splits in the middle,
Yeah,
I think.
I own a couple of horror anthologies that do exactly that. They start here with like let's say A, and then they go B, C, D, A, and they all but they all run through together, but they're different stories. But it's an anthology. It's got like different main characters, but they all have something. There's something that's weaved through the whole thing, and then it starts and ends with bookends that are like the same
Yeah.
characters. Or so like again, very loosely described as an anthology. If you wanted to have a conversation like this for a podcast or something, you could definitely do it.
It does give us something to talk about. Uh,
100%. Let's
but
give them something to talk about. Sorry.
I think all of us
How
had
about love?
all right,
No,
finish up. Getting old.
I'm finished.
All right. Just make it true. Um, yeah, so all of us had seen this before except for
Nope.
Chris, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So how much did you know about it?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
That it had Ryan Gosling in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that it was Ryan
Yes.
Gosling and maybe he had some tattoos or something.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, and even Mendez. Like, I
Even
mean, and I,
Mendez.
of course, I read the names on the like when the movie starts, and oh, Ray Liotta's in this, and so like, yeah, it's like
Right.
it's something I've like come across on lists and stuff too, and wanted to bring it up on the podcast. I was like, yeah, it's kind of long and sounds like a slow
And
burn,
it's
so I wasn't
it's like
sure.
pretty straight drama
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was just never sure how well it would go over. Um, so I just never brought it to the table, but it's something I've been wanting to watch for a while.
Yeah, this
Well, it's not the
was
type of movie. Sorry, Josh.
it's okay. I was just gonna say this is like right in the bad boy Ryan Gosling era when he was doing stuff like Drive and stuff.
Drive.
He was in it. He was in his like real like I don't talk very much. I,
Anti-hero roles.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's in a totally different part of his career these days, but it does kind of fall into that. Like if you like stuff like Drive, you should probably see Place Beyond the Pines or something, you know.
Oh, that's a good point. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This isn't
different
the
movies,
type
but
of movie I would normally like.
Right, right. I'm kind of a little surprised you picked it. You because you had seen it before, but it had been a
Yeah.
long time, you said, right?
It had been a
yeah,
while, but I think it's because I relate so strongly to his character, man. Like that's look, dude,
Yeah.
if I hadn't gotten lucky enough to find a woman that supported my dreams of like working for myself, I would have been in his position a long time ago.
Mm,
Had I gotten some girl pregnant that I didn't know very well and didn't really care about, I would have been in his position a long time ago. Um, I have friends that are in the exact position that his character is in that are both either in prison or in the ground, and I relate to him a lot, and it's an extreme example, yeah, but
yeah.
you know, and I've also been around, being poor and just I don't know, and then I also really like Ryan Gosling just as an actor, and I obviously who doesn't want to watch Eva Mendes? Bradley Cooper's a great actor, and having Ray Liotta in this is a plus, and then that young kid having him in it, dude, like he's an actor that like I don't like chase him or anything, but like whenever I see him in something, I go, oh, he's a pretty good actor. I'll watch
it's pretty
him.
good.
Yeah.
He's worth watching at least. So the lineup in this is solid. And then the story, while kind of long and a little, I really, really like this story. I think it goes pretty deep into character building, and you get to learn a lot about people and see
Yeah.
that people change, and Bradley Cooper changes, and I mean even Rose Byrne's in this for a few minutes. It's crazy, crazy
Yeah,
cast.
that one
Yeah.
I forgot about. Seeing her as just
Yeah, it's
the
kind of
wife.
funny. Like after the first 45 minutes of this anthology, suddenly Ryan Gosling dies, and you're
Hmm.
kind of like, all right, the movie's over. And then to hear you describe the movie, we're just talking about Ryan Gosling and Ava Mendes. Not like that's all we're focused on, but in the back of our heads, maybe it is all we're focused on because that's all about this movie that anybody really gives a shit, in my
It's the
opinion.
central, it's the central storyline.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I wasn't
mean,
even done talking about the story yet. I mean, the movie does get incredibly complicated because Bradley Cooper's character goes on a crazy story
oh
arc in this film.
no. I
Yeah.
was trying to watch it and fast forward. I was like, wait, what's happening? Like, what?
Mm.
Oh, okay, money taking, and yeah, it was difficult, but
Well, I mean, he doesn't even want to take the money at first. They just make him kind of take it, and then he tries to go in there and do the right thing. And even his boss is like, "Fuck out of here with this, dude! You're gonna take this and get it out of my face." He's all like, "Dude, stop talking." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, stop talking. Like, you're gonna get yourself killed. Like, what are we doing here?"
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, I think he's an idiot for going in the first place, but there wouldn't be a movie
yeah, I don't
about
know,
it.
man. My thing is this: is like, if I was in his position and these guys showed up at my house, I don't feel like he knew them very well. I ain't
Yeah.
going
True.
nowhere with four guys I don't know that well. When I'm injured,
Exactly.
my wife's at home, like, baby, please don't go. I'm gonna start
Exactly.
an argument with my wife so I can go with some guys I don't know to go to a celebratory barbecue over my
yeah,
shot leg
argue
or
about
whatever. Like, bro, out of here with that mess.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, that's my biggest gripe with the movie is there's a lot of stuff in it that just kind of happens for
Hmm.
reasons and it's not set up all that well. And there's some like just I don't know, like I mean him just going, I thought that was stupid. I mean the fact that the sons meet at the end, it's kind of a stretch.
except
Um
that they're in the same town, it's a
I know. I
story. I
mean,
mean,
it's like it makes sense, but it's just enough for me to go, eh,
I mean,
like,
you have to be able to separate yourself from like reality in these movies, though. If you can't, like,
yeah,
none of this shit's gonna be fun to
yeah.
watch.
I will say, before I go any further, I really liked the movie. I liked it a lot.
I mean, I'm glad.
It was good. But I have complaints.
I have complaints too. Play, what
Yeah.
are you saying?
I was gonna say like Ava Mendes falling for the carny. I mean, as handsome as the Gosling is, right, and as dangerous as it is to drive in a circle, uh, I don't know, man. I mean, some of their relationship aspects I found somewhat farcical, right? And we're all attracted to the bad people, but I don't know.
I
When I
do.
was watching them, I was still just kind of like, really? She just drops everything, gets off work, and hops on his bike, and then she's
Yes.
talking about her kid the whole time and talking about her kid. I'm like, you would be wanting to go home to your kid. You wouldn't be like, oh, I'm just fine, like spending the night with you, talking about my kid who's with somebody with grandma, right? You'd be like, I gotta go. Like, I got shit to do. At least
Maybe. I don't know. I think we see this from two different perspectives, though.
with
Yeah.
her, with her, like, no, kid first, kid first.
Yeah.
Depends
Yeah.
on the age, depends on the situation. I mean, if that's the father of the kid and you were kind of pining after him anyways, he shows back up, you're definitely going to want to go hang out with him, and like
It's a good point.
explain some of the women I had in my life at a young age, dude. I didn't, none of it made any sense. I'm talking like girls that had lots of money and like, what were they talking to me, man? I was a fucking drug addict punk rocker, but I was on a stage at a shitty little pissy club, and that makes a girl look at you and be like, "Oh my God," So this dude's doing some dangerous cool guy shit on a motorcycle. I do think that what he did was kind of hilarious. That's he rides around in a
Yeah.
big giant
And
dog toy,
that
huh?
kind of segues into the other point, like him just meeting Ben Mendelsohn and going, "You ride a motorcycle good. Here's a job. Here's a place to live. Here's like we
Yes.
rob
He
banks. Like
sold himself.
Dude,
it's very
okay,
just here you go."
man,
I
He's
y'all are
mean,
so
tripping, dude. This shit is
like
not that far fetched, bro. Like,
it's not like that's the thing is it's not far fetched. It's just like this would be a really good book, but in the movie it just cut like just it just
I
goes
mean,
from thing to
that's
thing
that's a valid point, but I
a
mean, I've met
little.
people
Yes.
that I lived with within 48 hours of knowing them that I've lived with and ended up still being friends with 20 years later because it takes a certain kind of person to just be like that. Like that's the kind of person that guy was,
Yeah, like
you
none of the
know?
characters felt unrealistic, and
Right.
the
Hmm.
situations they were getting themselves into were also very realistic. But just they're just like I said. That's the reason I still
A book
overall
would be awesome,
really
actually.
liked the movie. But like it could be like a again, it's probably too long just to throw out some like director's cut. But if it was a 2 hour and 30 45 minute director's cut, it just fill in some of those gaps just a little bit, just
I would
so I
actually
don't
like
have
that.
anything to nitpick about it. Really, just I don't say
Yeah.
it's think it's that important, but still, it's again something in it.
I don't guess this came from a book, did it? This is just original
I have no
story.
idea.
I don't think. No, I'm
Just
looking at
fleshing out some
the.
of that stuff would be definitely interesting to hear about. I'd love to hear about how their conversations went to how he actually ended up doing some of this stuff and how did he, what I'm saying? Like, because they do go over it very fast in the interest of
Yeah,
time, I assume is,
Right.
but like, I don't know. I don't let that kind of stuff bother me, and
it's
I never have. So I am aggravated very easily by movies, but I'm also pleased very easy by movies. So
yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah. I mean,
weird.
I was engrossed in the story. I mean, I
The
was pretty
setting is,
much,
I like the setting for some reason, dude. I feel like it's also familiar to me for some
yeah.
reason.
How'd you
Yeah.
Because
miss this one, Chris? How'd this one miss you?
I don't know. Like I've known about it for a few years at least. I mean, it wasn't on my radar back in the 2012 or whatever when it came out, but just something I've never committed to in the last few years. I've known about it.
Yeah.
But as I was like end of the story, and then I was super pissed when Ryan Gosling died. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. I was
pretty
Like,
gonna ask
shocking,
you.
wasn't it?
yeah, like I could kind of do without like Bradley Cooper's whole side of the story. It's again, it's necessary for the movie, but
Hmm.
like that was like way less interesting to me than the Ryan Gosling side of things.
You know, it's I think that it's one giant arc because Ryan Gosling starts off as a guy that's just a regular ass dude doing his thing, turns into a bad guy. Bradley Cooper starts out as the good guy. He turns in. It's like
Yes.
Yeah,
it's like they're the same. I think it's showing that they're the same person after all. Like this guy is not a good guy. He's just another guy. When he gets the opportunity to do bad shit, he does it.
yeah,
He goes in there and blackmails his whole entire, you know, superior police officer, whatever the guy's title is. But
yeah. Just like
and honestly, I mean,
I want
why
this
wouldn't he have
job.
done that?
Sure.
Obviously, he should have done that. Why not, right? But I was really, really hoping that his kid got blown away. I was really hoping that
Yeah,
that
I hated
dumbass
his.
kid
Mm.
was, and that was actually the worst part of the whole movie was when that doof fucking tool bag shows
Yeah,
back up. I was like,
he
man,
he was absolutely the worst part of the movie. Like he looks like he's 30 years old and he just talks like a like New Yorker kid.
did they even ask him in the movie, like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Your
Hmm.
Yeah.
accent's even
Just
stupid in this story.
yeah, it is. He sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that he's Bradley Cooper's son at all. They don't look related or seem related in any way. That was always my sticking point, my biggest sticking point with this
So
movie.
I think that Rose Byrne, because you know how he says, like, I can't even look at my kid, And he's like,
Uh-huh.
I got no
Mhm.
connection to my kid. I think that she also got her some Gosling, and that they're actually brothers.
Okay.
Super villain arc, let's go.
All right.
That's
It's
actually Red Skull. No,
you only find that out if you get to the end credit scene, right?
right? Yeah, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Not quite enough time. You got to have another 15 or 20. And
Yeah.
you
Right.
find out that's actually Skeletor.
Oh shit. Jared Leto's in this too?
Dude, Jared Leto might have been a better option as an actor for that role.
Yeah.
For that kid, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking
Fuck
him
it. Why
up
not?
before the movie, and he is. I haven't seen him in anything else, I think, but he's in Marty Supreme. He is what's her name's husband.
Dude, as soon as you
Oh,
said Marty
okay.
Supreme, I knew that's who he was.
Yep.
That's
And
crazy.
he's totally really good in that. Like it fits. Like he's very New York, like kind of a
Yeah.
big dumb guy.
Yeah,
That's
that definitely
dude,
fits. That
that's
definitely fits
wild. That
more.
actually blows my mind.
Yeah. I was looking like, where have I seen this guy before? Oh shit, I just saw him.
I had that same
Uh,
feeling, but I just thought it was a feeling that I was having. That's crazy.
right. Yeah. Because
Oh man, that's
okay,
awesome.
so for me, I saw this not in the theater or anything, but I saw it pretty soon after it came out. I'm pretty sure it was one of those Netflix DVDs. It
Mhm.
was that era.
Yeah.
Um, so I watched it and I really liked the first 45 minutes, and then I was like, okay, next section, okay, pretty good, but doesn't live up to the first. And then I really didn't like the stuff with the kids when I watched it the first time, and I I liked it more this time. I always liked the movie and I liked it more this time, but yes, I still have the
The first
kind
third
of
is
the
definitely the
same
strongest part of the movie.
complaints. Yeah. And when you start off on that, like that much of a high, like bank robbers and just Gosling and, all that stuff, like you're setting yourself up for failure, just
Right.
it's diminishing returns after that. And it's a good story. And I like the uh the whole like overarching idea of it. It's like he's
Yeah,
trying
me
to
too.
trying to be very poetic about it, and I enjoy that. But yeah, I was picking a little bit like Chris was. Like there's a lot of just convenient things for drama's sake that you just kind of get shortcutted. Like it wants to be like really, heartfelt and detailed in some things and gritty and all this stuff, but then in other things it kind of just like, oh, we got to move on so we can progress this story. And
Yeah, it's definitely not a 5-star movie or anything. I like it a
yeah,
lot, but I'm not. I get it. I would probably give it 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
yeah,
solid flick. I do want to own it. I think it's worth me watching a few more times on Blu-ray or something. But Carissa liked the first part. She had to go to bed, so she couldn't stay up watching the whole movie with me. But
hmm
she wants to finish it, so I'll probably end up just grabbing it. It's 14 bucks on Blu-ray. It's not bad. Um, it's
Kind of
not a
tough though, because
super available movie. Do what,
it's
Clay?
always the streamer. Like I feel like I've been able to find this movie for free just about everywhere since it came out. Like it's
it's
I'm not
that
really streaming much anymore. I'm trying to get off of that.
that to me is like part of the reason why I don't own it. Uh, it's a really
Yeah.
good, and I'll say just my little piece here, that I really like this movie a lot. First 45 minutes are a banger. I was like, man, I could just watch this and throw the movie away after, and be good.
Yeah.
But special place in my heart. I don't know why. I think, and it is directly after Drive came out. So Gosling was kind of hot at the time, with his bad boy image. And when I first saw this movie and 45 minutes went by, I was like, oh my God, we're killing it. Like another win for the Goss. And then we switched, into an anthology, but it's all good. Still think it's amazing. Anyway, rip Ray Liotta.
right. I,
Yeah,
I
dude.
I think what it's trying to do is like tell a story about like the cycles of violence and like and also like how our parents affect us. Like all
For
of
sure.
it's about these kids, how like Ryan Gosling himself didn't know his father. That's why he wants to do this so badly to be there for his kid, and it's just like it's this continuing cycle over and over again. And even Bradley Cooper is a little bit that way too. Like he gets corrupted, and it seems like he kind of just doesn't give a shit about his kid
Right?
at a certain point,
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's real weird because yeah, he's like, trying to play the good guy, but of course he's used in a situation to, further himself. But he has these little flashes of like kind of being a decent guy, but
right.
I don't know, just his motivations are kind of all over the place, I guess.
Right.
Um,
Right.
does he kind
Well,
of think he's gonna maybe do one thing and he does the other thing?
Yeah.
when he gets taken out to the woods, you're like, oh man, maybe he really does give a shit because he kind of does care.
Yeah, he
And you're like,
cares.
okay, you're
He's
you're
had the
seeing,
picture in his wallet this whole time. He
hmm
cares somewhat.
yeah, but that picture in the wallet wasn't even his own family.
No,
No, it's just the guilt he has
yeah,
felt all this time.
It
and that's
was
probably a selfish kind of thing on his part in
right.
itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, Bradley Cooper's character is definitely strange in this movie. I think it would have been much more impactful had his kid been killed by the other kid, and then the other kid ends up in prison or something, and that's how it ends. Because then you get to see like the importance of like fatherhood and attentiveness by fathers. I think that's kind of what they were trying to talk about a little bit. Like if
Mm,
you're not there for your kid, look what can happen. And ultimately, there's like some kind of happy ending, and you're like, yeah. In real life, though, like people do stupid shit because of how they're brought up, and they do make these giant dumb decisions. And this kid probably would have killed that kid in real life. Like there wouldn't have been much thought about it, you know?
yeah. Yeah, it's the last section is I like, but it is a little weird. It doesn't have like well, it doesn't really have like this strong ending that kind of uh tells you like what its message is.
It,
It's
it felt
sort of
timid.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
couldn't
I mean,
quite do it. It was like, let's go all the way there and then slow down. We don't want to like really upset anybody, but in reality, you to tell a story, just tell it the correct way. Some people will get it, some people won't, but I think that's the case anyways, so may as well do it right. At least in my opinion. But
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it didn't go like full like dark
yeah. No,
I know,
ending.
I mean, you don't know what I like. I want dark.
Yeah,
I want realistic and dark and gritty and grimy because it's not real, so I don't really
yeah.
care.
I mean, I think it's realistic too that he chickens out.
I do love the way the movie looks. The movie looks really good.
It does
I
look really
love
good.
just the color
yeah.
palette they chose. The setting I thought was great. I like the clothing that they because it all looks very, very, very accurate. Like nothing feels
Hmm.
forced or played up. And I like how he goes to that one bank and he gets all stressed out and they start making mistakes and the chick throws the bag and it gets hung up or the guy throws it and it gets hung up on
Oh
the
yeah.
thing. And I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, that's so accurate to me. That feels that's very realistic.
Yeah.
I love how high pitched
His voice
his
cracks every time he yells at
Bro.
somebody.
his voice gets so high every time he goes in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was actually I had to like pause it because I was chuckling. I was like, "What is this fool doing? What does he sound like? A freaking little kid?" But
Yeah.
not a perfect movie by any stretch of the word. But I really liked it more this time, and I was like, okay. And I was a little concerned that maybe you guys might be bored. Even I was like, okay, because
Mm,
it wouldn't shock me if you guys were like, yeah, it's just kind of boring because it is kind of a straight-laced drama without a ton of actual action. All the action is over with by the midway point. Like there's not
mhm.
really until you get to the very, very end. And if that, I mean, you could lose interest
It's got
before then.
some
So
motorcycle shit in it, and
that's what I'm saying. That's the
After
midway
that,
points where
yeah.
all the actions, and after that, it's like it's a long movie. So for another extra hour and 5 to 10 minutes, like that's a long time to sit with very little action.
It's another hour and a half,
Is it 3 hours
almost.
long?
No. I mean, it's 2:20.
Yeah. So you got like hour and a half of slow time. So it's like, man, you
Yeah.
knock out all the action in the first 45 minutes or so. I could see people being bored. I got grabbed in and sucked into the storyline so much that it didn't bore me, which I think is a shows that I've grown as a movie watcher, honestly, because 2 or 3 years ago I might have rewatched this and been like, oh man, I remember it being better.
Mm.
Because, there's lots of movies that I watch and go, shit, that was like Road to Perdition's one that like I need to rewatch because I remember like thinking it was pretty good, but then it was really boring. But I feel like I'm hearing that that's not a boring movie at all. Like it's really good. So
I don't
I
remember
think I
that being
watched movies
boring.
a lot different, a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember that movie being boring, but it probably does have similar stretches. It is drama.
Yeah. I used
Um,
to not be able to handle that kind of movie very well. It just wasn't my bag. I don't know. I'm just getting older, I guess.
Getting older, more empathetic. to
Yeah, I don't want
pe-
empathy, man. Come on.
That's
I
what we
want
need. That's what we need, Randy. We need
I
more
want
empathy, not less empathy.
pint-sized pint-sized spies. That's what I need.
There you go. Those two. Those are good.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure where else to go.
There's not really anywhere else to go.
They made Eva Mendes really ugly at the end of the movie.
Just beyond the pines, maybe.
I did think it was funny. They just put like random like gray streaks in her hair.
Yeah, dude.
She did look like older, like her face looked older too.
Yeah.
But
They aged her a bit and made her look a little more
Yeah.
homely because she's an
yeah,
incredibly attractive woman. So
but most
Like,
everyone
but
else looked pretty much this
yeah, I was to
exact
say Ben
same.
Mendelsohn looked like pretty much the same as he did in the beginning, but like they uglied her up a pretty good bit.
Ben
I like when
Mendelsohn looks
he
like he's 45 and smoked cigarettes since he was 10,
Yeah.
like for his whole life. But
I like when the kid shows up and he's like, "That's my dad" or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Grab a beer, come with me," and you're like, "Dude, that's exactly what that guy would do. Tell a
Yeah.
16-year-old kid to grab a beer, and
yeah,
then he would go tell him about his dad because." Honestly, that's what he should do. Like if I was in his situation, I would have done the exact same thing because that guy, I think he really cared about Ryan Gosling's character. He was just kind of a dummy, and he was willing to do some stupid shit. He was broke, and
yeah,
you saw when he thought it was time to stop, he's like, "Nah, we're not doing this," and then he cuts his freaking bike in half. Like
yeah. To that point, like I was wondering, like that was a pretty extreme, kind of
Yeah.
extreme thing to do. Like that
except
is
he
one
was
of the,
drunk, dude. Again, I think that seems pretty
yeah.
likely.
They could have just like slashed his tires or
It
something.
was it was one of the moments that I mentioned earlier where it's like it felt like something dramatic needed to happen, so he had to do something a little drastic. Um, and he was just,
I mean, stabbing his tires would have been real boring. He'd have got
but
back and
so
been like,
so he
"Bro."
didn't want to do the job because he went to jail or something, right?
He didn't want to do the job because he was going to get caught because he was doing too much. He wanted to do two in one day, and he was doing it for different reasons. His like motivations changed. He wanted to do them in the same town, and he's like, "Yo, we gotta chill, dude. Like, there's a
Yeah.
method to the madness." And he's like, "I don't care. I want to just go crazy." And he's like, "We can't do that." He's like, "If you're gonna do it, go by yourself then." And then he's like, "Okay." He takes the truck for something and goes up to go do, I guess, like some kind of recon or something, and he starts drinking, and then
Mm-hmm.
fuck you and your bike, because that would have.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Gosling gets very upset.
Yeah, he had to know that was gonna not end well. But it's funny him taking that little, I guess it was his little bike, right? Did he just take his bike? That little bike he takes for the last
Stall out
score
there.
that almost doesn't even start.
No, he went and bought it.
He
He
went and
gave him
bought
the
it.
Yeah.
cash, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he
He
bought a
went
new
and
one.
bought like probably some used junker, and then it almost died on him. That chase scene was actually quite good. It was a good introduction to Bradley Cooper because if you're not familiar with the movie, you're
Mm,
not going to realize that, oh shit, Bradley Cooper's going to be this guy. That's the character he plays. It was kind of interesting. And then like, I thought the chase scene was pretty good because they introduced him like Ryan Gosling's hauling ass, and then all of a sudden the car comes this way and it's freaking Bradley Cooper in the front seat. Like
right.
the actual like camera work was really well done. They told that story without having to tell you. You just got to watch it unfold, and it was perfectly
Yeah.
executed, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of really great things. There's a lot of shit that could have been improved upon, but there's a few really great moments in this movie to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree as well. Yeah. Overall, still thought it was pretty good, but
Yeah, no, it's a really solid movie. I would maybe, if I was gonna nitpick, shorten that section in the center, and you could, then you still have your whole arc, but it
yeah. Yeah, I could have
it
used
just
more of the Ben Mendelsohn and Ryan Gosling stuff. Just
Or even the Ben Mendelsohn and the kid.
yeah, that too.
yeah,
Like I'll take more of that because I think Ben Mendelsohn is it Middleton or Mendelsohn?
Mendelsohn.
Mendelsohn.
Mendelsohn. So I think he was probably the second most interesting character in the whole movie.
Yeah, I like him.
I mean,
He's great.
he's great. He's like always the most interesting person in the movie
Right.
when he's in it. Yeah.
What else is he in this that I would know off the top of my head?
Ooh, I mean, he shows up in
I
so much
recognized him
stuff.
immediately, but I don't know where
I
from.
mean, he was in a Star Wars movie. He's like he shows up as bad guys a lot. Here, I'm gonna click on his
Yeah, so I'm gonna
profile.
pull it up and see.
He's in Rogue One. He's the one of the bad guys in that.
I like him,
Uh,
dude. I like the way he talks.
he was yeah, no, I think he's Australian or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's in some Marvel stuff.
Do, do, do.
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah, isn't Bane is the one Bane like tells him he's like asks him, "Do you feel in charge?" or something. I think that he's
Yeah,
talking to
he's
him. Yeah.
yeah. I can't remember exactly what he was, but he was yeah, kind of like running this little thing and
Oh, y'all remember
There's
that
a
movie?
Ready Player One. That I remember that.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in that too. Yeah. He plays bad guys a lot. We watched Slow West. That was I think I picked that way back.
which one was that?
That's with Michael Fassbender as a Western,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and Ben
okay.
Mendelsohn is sort of the one of the bad guy,
I just
the
realized where I
criminal.
know him from, like the most. It's Killing Them Softly.
Oh,
I love that movie.
that
That's another
movie's
good, gritty, slow burn.
that one's awesome. Yeah.
That's the same year, I think. Same year as this one. And he was also in another movie in 2013. What was the other one he was in? Damn, there was another movie that I'm pretty sure he was in around 2013 that I liked. That was
Mississippi Grind. I don't know if you saw that with
no, maybe I'm
Ryan
tripping. Also, I
Ryan
want to watch this
Reynolds. That's
startup
good.
movie. I don't know what it looks like. Just the poster looks cool.
No one probably watched this, but Bloodlines. It was a Netflix show. It was very popular,
Wait a minute, I
and
think I saw that too.
yeah, he's it's Kyle Chandler is the main character, and Ben Mendelsohn is kind of like the fuck up brother.
That
It,
seems like a fitting character style for him.
yeah, it was a really good show. At least that first season was really good. But yeah, he's awesome. He's always good. I've almost picked the a movie of his a few times. It's called Animal Kingdom.
That movie's badass.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Australian movie with Joel Edgerton and Ben Mendelsohn. Yeah. I've never actually seen it, but I've heard it's really good. Oh yeah, Guy Pearce too.
Dude, Guy Pearce is in one coming out. I wish I could remember what it is, but I saw him in it and was like, whoa, he's all grizzled, got a big gray beard in it.
Oh
I haven't
really?
seen Guy Pearce in something in a long time.
Yeah, he's
I think it was
he's
just in
around.
something, but
I feel like we saw him pretty recently in something too, but
can't recall.
Was it something that I watched or something we all watched?
mm, maybe not. He was in the new Cronenberg, The Shrouds,
Ah, yeah,
and
that
he
sucked.
was yeah, it did. And he was in The Brutalist. I think I'm the only one that watched that though.
I
He
think
was
that's
in,
maybe what I was thinking of him in,
yeah, but
but I never watched
that
it.
was a big kind of a big role for him. He got some talk for
There's
that
one called
movie.
The Dog Stars coming out. It's got freaking Margaret Qualley and Josh Brolin in it, but Guy Pearce, I think that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, I've heard about that. Um,
Post-apocalyptic film by Ridley Scott.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. The
okay,
trailer for that looked pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it looks. I thought of Clay a lot when I saw that trailer.
yeah, it does look good.
Well, Clay is
Really?
I know
number
Clay
one Ridley fan.
didn't watch the trailer, but it looks pretty good.
It looks like yeah, that
Look,
one might actually be a good one.
Dude, anything that Margaret Qualley is in, I'll at least watch once.
Yeah.
She is
Even
incredibly
if you have to turn
attractive,
the sound off.
right? It's fine. I'm sure she's not everybody's cup of tea, but that is exactly the kind of girl that I think's hot. I'm like,
yep,
dang, that girl's
Oh, she's awesome.
ridiculously good
yeah,
looking.
Talk
I like
Yeah.
about.
her.
She's awesome. I just feel like she's in every single movie that's like, hey, maybe that one's a good movie. Oh yeah, Margaret Qualley's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Valid.
the
She's
the
been in a few
female
things.
Pedro Pascal.
Dude, look, man. So I thought I was over Pedro Pascal, and then I went and watched Mando and Grogu, and I was like, no, back on the Pedro Pascal train. Love
He
that
is
guy.
great.
Do what?
He is great. Oh, I like him a
Dude, he's
lot.
freaking awesome, and he's also a punk rocker. So like, shout out to the OGs. Like I like old punk bands like uh Black Flag and Bad Brains and stuff. So like, Minor
Anarchist.
Threat.
What was that, Clay?
He says he's an anarchist.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
shout out Pedro Pascal.
Nice.
Let's hear it for anarchism. Cause baby, I'm an anarchist. No, never mind. I won't sing again. Sorry. I almost did. You missed my singing earlier, sweetheart.
Well, um, any straight thoughts on Place Beyond the Pines
No, I
before we
need to
move
get my
on?
wife to finish it so we can get her opinion on it. She'll probably go, it was good.
Yeah.
She talks so much.
Mm-hmm. Good movie.
Yeah,
Thumbs up.
it
She's
was
all
good.
like,
Yeah, I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, good stuff. It was time for a rewatch. I'd only seen it the one time, so it was good to give it another look. All right, it's my pick next week, so I'll get that out of the way. Um, well, we got a new Spielberg movie coming out soon, so I've been wanting to rewatch one of his.
My favorite.
Yeah, so we're gonna do Minority Report.
No, I haven't seen that in a long time.
I'm glad you didn't pick Eddie Torres.
What?
Which one?
Isn't E.T., isn't he Spielberg?
Yeah,
The extra testicle.
you really thought I was gonna pick E.T.?
No, I'm just saying, when I hear Spielberg, that's the first movie that jumps into my,
Uh,
then 6-year-old or 4-year-old brain.
Spielberg
I
is
hate
big.
E.T. Just for future reference, if anybody picks E.T., I will likely bow out of that episode because I hate that movie.
Nobody here is picking E.T.
You know, I was really cynical about E.T. for a long time, and then I watched it with my kids, and I was like, this movie rocks. I can't not like
Did
it.
Spielberg do Super 8?
No, that's J.J.
J.J.
Abrams. It is
Abrams.
a Spielberg love letter though.
Very, very Spielbergian. But I
Yeah.
like Super 8. That's my style of movie. I like that wave. E.T., man, I don't remember what it was. I think when I was a kid, it depressed me. It made me sad and scared, kind of.
Yes.
And I just have always hated it since then. And I tried to watch it, like, I mean, it's been, I don't know, maybe since Bricken was born, probably not since Charlie was born, but it's been a long while. I tried watching it, so I couldn't even get halfway through it. I was like, this movie's fucking terrible, dude. I hate it. Terrible is the wrong word, but I don't like it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'm not
terrible.
I'm not the biggest Spielberg fan. He just a little too cookie cutter, you know, doesn't make his stuff bad. He's got plenty of stuff I like, I think, but yeah, I remember
I'm not
seeing
sure
Minority.
how I feel about this new one he's got coming out.
Looks good.
Does
Disclosure
it?
I'm
Day.
interested. Yeah, I'm interested. Looks pretty good. But I'm not gonna say I'm like a hater or anything. Just like
No, I'll
whereas
hate her. I'll be a hater.
most people will go, oh, Steven Spielberg, like it must be great.
He's
But
a very
I go, yeah,
populist, like classical filmmaker,
yeah.
but he's one of the
I'm
best.
only a fan of Spielberg if it's got Tom Hanks in it.
That's
Valid.
it. So you're a big fan of The Terminal.
I actually, that movie's pretty solid.
Isn't
That's
Uh,
the one you like? That's the one?
Krakoja? Isn't that the Krakoja one?
Yes, where he's stuck in the terminal with
I've
Catherine
never seen that one.
Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, and
well,
then
that's what I was watching it for, not Tom
I
Hanks.
we've got
mean,
five
valid.
movies with Spielberg. So Saving Private Ryan's Privates, Catch Me If You Can,
Good,
Terminal,
good.
Bridge of Spies, which I've never seen. The
Bridge of
Post.
Spies is great.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bridge of Spies or The Post.
It's The Post,
I like Catch Me If You Can quite a bit. That's a pretty good
That's
movie.
That's pretty
Catch.
good.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
financial
that
criminal.
movie's awesome.
Yeah, honestly,
This new
like
one's got Emily Blunt in it, so it's like
yeah.
that's worth watching. She's a pretty hideous woman. Um,
I really like Josh O'Connor too.
is that the guy from the movie Clay likes a lot?
What do you mean?
The tennis movie?
Uh,
Yes,
Challengers, right?
yes.
Challengers.
But he's
Champions.
also in the new Knives Out.
That's right. Yeah, he's really good in that.
What's
Yeah,
that
he's
movie?
Yeah, I
he's
like
awesome in
him.
that.
He's actually an actor that I didn't think I was gonna like because he's interesting looking, like kind of weird looking. But then
Yeah,
as I'm getting used to him, I'm like, oh, man, I can see how women would think he was a good looking dude. So I get it now. I understand him getting cast as like these lead roles now. I didn't at first. I was
I
like,
kind of like that he's not just like Ryan
stereotypical.
Gosling looking. Yeah, he's not
Right,
a stereotypical.
right,
He's got a kind of a unique look to him.
right. That's kind of what I was trying to say. But I
Yeah,
like him. The movie
Challenge.
just, man, I don't know, dude. It just looks like I'm gonna watch it and go, yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away. And I may not. I may watch it and go, oh, damn, blew my mind. I don't know. But I'm really burned on theater experiences, and I feel like that's a good theater movie. Like I feel like that's gonna be one that's gonna need to be watched on a big screen.
yeah,
And it
for sure.
makes me like less excited for it just off the jump because I'm like, man, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do theaters anymore, man. I really just don't.
Did you have a bad experience at Star Wars too?
No, but it was fucking Star Wars, dude. Like I was checked out before I got there. Like, I had
Okay.
fun. The movie was pretty good. But like I go to movies to watch movies that I really want to watch, like a serious movie. I'm a serious movie watcher. I spend a lot of time doing this. It's a hobby of mine. It's the one thing I do that I try not to make work. I tried a couple times to make it work. I didn't want to do that, so I
Mm,
stopped.
mm.
It's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy talking to you guys. I have to invest time to do this. I do it. I like it. I hate it when I go to drive 25 minutes one way and I got assholes talking through the whole movie. It drives me nuts. And it ruined an entirely fantastic experience otherwise because that movie Obsession was badass and I couldn't even like get like wrapped up in it. And I'll talk about the movie in a minute, but like it's I'd rather just pay 20 bucks. I have a buddy that I've been hanging out with named Chubbs, dude. Like this guy will not go to the theater. And I was like giving him shit for it. I was like, dude, you're being ridiculous, man. He goes, no, I can't go. Every time I go, people talk during the movies. And I was like, man, is it really that bad? I was like, even I have like a better 50-50. And he was like, and then I went and saw that movie and because he told me, he goes, I don't want to go because I asked him, I was like, hey, want to go with me? Because he lives out in Tomball. I was like,
Mm.
you want to go with me? And he was like, no, just tell me if you like it or not. Don't tell me nothing about it. Just tell me if you like it. And I got out of the theater. I was like, bro, don't go to the theater, but go watch this movie. Like, I just feel like I should just rent them at home and just,
I think it already comes out on VOD in like a week.
yeah, dude.
What?
Like, I'm
Yeah,
That's
I
honestly,
insane.
think
dude, they
I
should.
think I saw
They
that.
should
Let me see.
come
Let
out the
me
gates,
fact check
get his
myself.
bag, and then jump on VOD because it'll get a lot of rentals, I think. But
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Obsession though, it made like almost double what it made the first week.
June
That's
2nd.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clay, have
Just
you seen it yet?
from
No, I
No. No
yeah, so
interest?
no, I wanted to this weekend, but I was sick
Not
all
feeling
weekend.
well.
okay. I've been meaning to ask you like because you've been quiet about the Obsession discussion. I
I've been trying
wasn't
to not
sure if
talk
you
about it
were
much because I didn't want to ruin anything for Clay. So I was pretty sure he hadn't seen it yet.
right.
Yeah.
He didn't express any interest, so I was wondering if he was just
I was
being
also,
nice.
I was also,
Check out here. I mean, I can look at other things and let you guys talk about it.
no,
No,
dude.
no. I mean,
Um, Vaguely, I'll say this: there's a scene in that movie that is so well timed and placed that I almost clapped out loud because it completely caught me off guard. I was like,
There's a
"Wow."
few like that, I think.
yeah.
Well, there's one specifically that I was like,
Yeah.
man, I don't think I could have ever predicted that happening. Like, I don't think I could have ever seen that coming because it I don't get got like that very often, man. I was
I wonder which
flabbergasted by
one.
that part.
Yeah, I'll have to
So
ask
Towards
you
the
later
end,
which one it was.
no, it was not towards
not
the end.
towards the end. Oh, okay.
No, but yeah. Anyways, man, I thought that movie was great, but it was also very predictable. But it was done really well, and I mean, I think that's to be expected. It was a first movie. It was on a mild budget. It wasn't anything crazy. Young actors. I thought it was done really well, but it was very. I knew exactly what was going to happen from the moment I sat down in my chair. But I also wanted to
Yeah.
go on the journey, and the journey was a lot of fun. This one wasn't about the end; it was about the entire journey.
I mean, I think I know what you mean, where it's like nothing good is going to happen from this, right? To
Yeah, like the
speak
premise,
vaguely.
it's the premise itself isn't,
That's what I'm
you know,
saying. So like I
super
saw,
original,
well, I
but
saw like every step
monkey's
of the
paw.
movie. I knew what was going to
Yeah.
happen the whole time. But it was like, okay, but can they still make me interested in this? Can they still keep me,
Yeah.
dialed in? And that's what I wanted to find out. And they did. They kept me dialed in. So it's not original at all, but it was executed very well. And I
Yeah.
think I mean, I gave it like, I think 4 stars or better. Like I thought it was great.
You give it a 4.5, I think.
Did
You
I?
did,
Dude,
yeah.
it's probably one I'm going to buy. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I thought to
I thought
really
it was
like it
really
that
good.
much after such a poor theater experience says a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I had a fantastic theater experience, and I don't want to keep hyping it up because I feel like Clay's gonna come back and go, "Man, the movie sucked."
I don't think Clay's going to like it.
I think, man, I think like if you like something like Challengers, that just kind of weird relationship movie that I think he likes. Yeah.
It is modern. It is about like younger people, which is a little bit annoying
Yeah.
as a grumpy old man.
Right.
But um
Bro, you're like 30.
at heart, I'm not 30. I'm
You're
34.
too young to be
Uh,
so grumpy.
You're closer to 30
Dude,
than
Josh is like twice that
uh,
age at heart.
yeah, I'm older than all you guys put together. Uh, but yeah, no, like the actual kids like kind of annoyed me in a lot of ways,
yeah.
especially the main character, which is part of the point, I think. I had to
Yeah,
come to
for me, I think it was really just the main character. Like he just sucks.
Oh, dude, I
Again,
hate
it's the
that guy
point.
with a legitimate passion. Like yeah, dude.
yeah, we'll keep it vague, but
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to keep
um
going too deep into it, but it's good. Like
Go
it
too
is.
deep into that girl, huh? Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
They had some good, laugh out loud, just like kind of like surprising moments. I mean, the jump scares weren't like too bad. They didn't like scare
Jump
me,
scares were
but
solid. I thought there was plenty of
it,
funny in it.
yeah.
yeah,
The
He didn't
dialogue was solid. I like
he
the
didn't
dialogue.
overdo the jump scares. It's
right.
more like sort of dread
They were
and
there. They were there, but
uncomfortable moments and stuff, but
That's a good way to put it. They were kind of earned. I think they earned the few that they had. They came in.
yeah.
They were like substance. They had substance. They came at the right time, and then they didn't overstay their welcome. And the dialogue was really good.
yeah,
Uh,
a few of them were just funny.
A
Yeah.
couple of them are very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie had a lot going for it, man. I think that I want to. I tell you this, it made me incredibly interested to see what he does with TCM. Like I'm very, very excited to see what he does with Chainsaw, because if he can do this with an original story, well, original story, very
Ish.
much used premise, but like original
Yeah.
story and a mild, meager budget. I keep saying mild, meager budget, like a small budget.
He's
I want
obviously
to see.
got a lot of ideas. Like
Right, his
he's
talent
got a
level is
real rhythm and like a unique kind of style. Like to your point, his timing's very interesting. Um He's like editing the movies himself too, so like all that stuff is I think he's got a real voice. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but he already shot another movie.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I think they just
He's trying to do
finished
what um Osgood Perkins does. Just
a little bit
cranks out a
maybe.
bunch of them. But I think he kind
Yeah.
of ran out of steam though. Although not because I never watched
Well, he's doing Long
the
Legs too
last
now.
yeah. It's like, man, I was like so on board with him and seems like he's kind of falling off, but I don't know. We'll see.
There was
We'll, s-
one good movie
we'll see
that
what
I
he
loved
does.
by him, and then after that, I'm kind of like take it or leave it.
Long ways.
We'll see.
Yes, long legs.
I mean, and that was kind of like if you go watch Black Goat's Daughter, I feel like that's really an iteration on the same idea.
Pretty much.
I really didn't like that movie the first time. I need to go rewatch it because you're telling me that it's very similar to Long Legs, right?
Yeah.
The ideas
The
behind it are,
tone.
That's what I
yeah.
meant. I didn't mean like the actual movie itself, but like I need to rewatch it. I remember not liking it at all, but I don't remember why. I think I was just bored through it. But it's been years at this point. I'm pretty sure I'd like movies a different way than I used to.
It's
So
it's a slow
It's
burn.
very slow,
It's yeah.
but it's
It's
good.
a real slow burn.
It's good.
But
Yeah, we'll see. He might. I mean, I think he's got talent, but I don't know if he got the like writing
yeah.
abilities.
I mean, I really liked what the monkey? Was it the monkey?
Hmm.
I mean, similar premise to Obsession. You know, the whole
Yeah.
monkey's paw thing.
oh, I hated that movie so much. I need to rewatch that one too
I'm
and see if I can
surprised,
like it
man.
again.
I thought it was a ton of fun.
Josh,
Again,
you
it
liked that one
wasn't.
too, didn't you?
I liked it. Yeah, I think they get it. We give it like 3.5. It's
Yeah,
like
but it's a
pretty fun.
solid. I think it's a solid 3.5. It's fun.
So you like the monkey
Not
or just
super
Monkey Bones?
serious.
It was okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was bad, but I sure wasn't like on the edge of my seat with it.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. Dark. The monkey was interesting. It's a Stephen King, right?
Yes,
yeah,
it
there's Stephen
is. I
King
mean, it's
short
based off
story.
of Stephen King. Yeah, it's
You know how much I love King. I mean, but give credit where credit's due. When he's not being a complete dickhead, he actually can write a good story. So
he can write. He
Yeah,
certainly can write.
he's written a
And
lot.
right and right and right.
And right,
Wordy, wordy fella.
he
Yeah,
is.
Um, damn, I just lost it.
yeah.
Oh well.
Obsession, good movie. Go watch it, Clay.
Yep.
Have any of y'all seen that movie Primate?
Mm.
yeah, I
No,
watched it. I actually like that a bit more than I like Monkey.
Oh, I definitely liked it more than Monkey.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard it was pretty good.
pretty strong, pretty crazy.
Dude, like shockingly good. I was very surprised by that
Really?
movie. I did not want to watch it. I watched it solely out of boredom, and I was like, okay, my bad. I'm glad I waited to watch it because I don't think I would have liked it as much in the theater, but I didn't have any expectations. I just threw it on, and I was like, bam.
I remember it came out in like January, and it's like, oh, Dumping Ground, and then everyone was like, hey, all the horror movies in
Caught it.
January are good.
Isn't
Like
that
It
weird?
caught a
even Primate.
little bit of buzz when it came out.
Yeah,
I need to buy a copy because it's kind of I put that in like the monster movie category because it's an animal, and I love those kind of movies. There's been a few good shark movies the last couple of years, man. It's just been a good year for like humans versus nature type shit.
mm.
I saw one the other night and I thought of you because it's kind of funhouse horror to a little degree. It's The Mummy, the Lee Cronin's
Oh
Mummy,
yeah.
new
So
one.
should I watch that?
I think you should give it a shot and
Okay.
low expectations. It's got, he did Evil Dead Rise. I don't know how you feel about Evil Dead Rise, but it
Didn't
is
like it,
Take it
very
or leave it.
vibes. Um, but
Just
it's really not as aggressively gory as Evil Dead Rise, but it's still pretty cool.
mm.
Um,
I know the trailer did not have me wanting to watch it, but that doesn't really mean much, I guess. Trailers can mean absolutely nothing for a movie, and they can also make you think a movie's going to be amazing, and then you watch it and it sucks. So, trailers don't really shouldn't make me care much, to be honest. But, um, yeah, Primate also the guy the that's actually a person in a suit, which is one thing I liked about it. It's not a CG monkey; it's a person in a suit, which makes that movie way way cooler when you watch it. You're like, oh shit, because everything that's happening is practical, so it's definitely something I'm going to be appreciative of is something that is like, a practical movie. But yeah, man, I watched a few things this week. I actually had a pretty good movie watching week with Obsession, and then I did the Star Wars flick.
Mhm.
Um, I watched that little tiny half pint Spy Guy like 2.5 times. Dude, that's Parker's favorite movie now. Anybody out there that's watching, it's called For Your Height Only. Um,
Yeah,
hold on, I got it on.
uh, the Filipino spy movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I'm gonna watch that.
uh,
Is
it's
it?
on it's on like HBO Max right now or
Wang,
I
something.
saw it was
Wang.
streaming. Yeah.
His name is Wang Wang.
Dude, okay, so here's the thing. When do what, Chris?
His name is Wang Wang.
Yes, bro. Wang Wang's got the dang dang thing going for him. Uh, so when I saw the trailer, I thought, okay, this could either be like 65 minutes of stupidity with 15 minutes of fun, or it could be, you know, like one or two scenes, or it could just be great, right? Dude, from Jump Street, this movie is amazing, dude. From the very beginning, this movie is amazing. I
Is-
couldn't believe how much I liked it. It is good the whole way through. The very end is good. The very beginning is good. Like the amount of dicks this guy punches in
yeah.
one movie is wonderful. Like,
I mean, they are right at eye level for
I know,
him. So.
dude, bro. Parker was laughing so hard that I couldn't pay attention to the movie, bro, because everything that happens in this movie looks ridiculous. Parker just kept being like, "Why is he so little?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't have an answer for that." He's like, "How old is he?" And I'm like 30. And he's like, "He looks like my age." And it starts cracking up again. And I'm like, "Dude, this is why you watch movies with a 5-year-old. This right here." Uh,
That's the kind
yeah.
of audience you need for that movie.
Bro,
Yeah,
that movie.
definitely.
This is a movie we should watch on your at your house or something, dude. It is hilarious. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, dude.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Clay, have you seen it?
What's that?
For Your Height
Absolutely.
Only,
No, I have not seen For Your Height Only.
bro.
Are
What?
you
Come
you
on,
like
man.
the Mondo Macabro?
Dude, you're missing out, bro. This is a movie that I think if you, yeah. Do you smoke or take edibles or anything?
I mean, sometimes.
You should definitely
Plead the fifth.
get blasted and watch this silly ass movie. It's a wonderful time.
I'm kind of short. Am I going to be offended?
I mean, I'm 5 foot
I
7.
hope so.
Actually,
That
Oh,
would be
Randy's shorter, right?
that
that's a
would
good
be the
response, Josh. I hope so.
if we all watched it on the projector and Clay just starts getting really offended, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
They're known to have.
Uh, they're
Yo,
making
that new Mando and Grogu movie, man. Like,
So it was fun.
it's so here's the thing. Everybody has these crazy expectations because they're Star Wars like super fans.
Yes.
Dude, you can't go into a movie like this thinking like that. This is a longer episode of the TV show, and it's fleshed out a little bit more with better action. They had really good puppet work in this movie. They had the music in this movie was probably the high point. I don't hardly ever like recognize and acknowledge the score in a movie. Dude,
Wonder who
there
did
are
it.
parts where they did music that I would have imagined would be in a Star Wars movie, and it worked so well. And the fight choreography was fantastic. This movie was great, man. It was not groundbreaking. There's no crazy storyline. It's just fun. Like if you want to go have a good time with your
Oh,
kids, there's not a bunch of cursing, there's not a bunch of nudity, there's not a bunch of blood. It's a great movie for your family. And there's, heroes in it, and there's some bad guys in it, and there's some
Mhm.
ass kicking in it. And I'm telling you, dude, the music in it is freaking
yeah,
great, dude.
Ludwig Göransson did the score. So man, he's been freaking killing it lately.
He's
Yeah, is
the
that
I like,
somebody
it
I,
guy.
that you're familiar with?
yeah, I like him a lot. Like he started out as the guitar player for Childish Gambino.
Oh wow.
And then he moved on and started doing scores, and he's scored like
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Well, him
He
and
won an Oscar for Sinners. I think he won something previously too.
Damn,
oh well,
that's
I
crazy.
think he did Joker. He might have won for that or
Wow.
something. But he's done a bunch of stuff. He's like the it guy. Well,
Yeah.
hasn't he? I think he's been working with Nolan the last couple of
He did
movies
Tenet.
too. I think he
I
did
mean,
Tenet and
movie. I
Oppenheimer.
mean, we
Wow.
could
That's
argue,
crazy.
argue about the movie if we want to, but the score is also his score's good.
Yeah, no, he's an incredible composer, and he did
Yeah.
the original Mandalorian TV show score
Oh,
too.
cool.
So this
Well,
is, yeah.
whenever I watch movies, sometimes I'll think about like all four of us, right? I'm like, okay, who would like what about this movie? And oftentimes, the person that I have the hardest time coming up with something is Clay, because I know that He's specific, kind of like I am. We've got our lanes. We like to kind of stick to them, right? Dude, I thought about you probably 5 or 6 times just solely based on the score of this film. It is not what you expect. You should at least give the score a listen because you can fast forward to the parts you don't like. Like, it's really an interesting bit of music in this movie because it
Hmm.
changes very well when there's things happening that they need you to like perk up and understand, or if there's certain persons on screen, it's very obvious based on the audio. It was, and then I was sitting in the row right in front of the D box seats. I don't
Okay.
know that I ever want to do the D box thing because I'm not
Hmm.
trying to pay all that money for that.
Yeah.
But I got like extra in my seat because of it, and it actually did improve the viewing experience.
Hmm.
Like during any kind of like flying around fight scene, it was cooler, and then during the actual like hand-to-hand combat scenes, it was pretty cool. But like, yeah, man, the movie wasn't blowing my hair back, but I had a fantastic time. Parker got to have a good time. Both the other big kids liked it. Carissa, she's that's her jam, so she had a good time. And we, got to go as a family, so
That's
maybe the
cool.
experience made it a little bit better. But I thought the movie itself was way better than people are giving it credit for. Like it's not original. It's just not. They can't make an original. There's no like weight to the story because that's not what it is. It's not that kind of
Hmm.
thing. This could have been on TV, but I don't think it would have been as good. They put more money behind it, and Jon Favreau directed it, and I was really impressed by the puppetry. There's parts in this movie where you can tell it is puppets in a big giant like set piece, but it's like probably not very big. It's probably like the big as a big table, right?
Hmm.
Dude, and there's parts where they're doing that and uh what's his face is on screen with it, dude. Like it was just very well made. I don't know, man. I was expecting it
That's
to kind of suck, I think, and I was
yeah, that
very
kind of
much
got me a
impressed.
little excited to watch it.
Yeah.
I
I,
mean,
I
the
was
last
expecting it to
season
be
of the
pretty bad, and it was a lot of fun. I think you'll
yeah,
dig it, Chris.
like the last season of the show and wasn't really anything. I mean, it didn't like suck, but it wasn't great.
It sucked, Chris. It sucked. Hmm.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't really didn't really care about the movie that much, but I mean, I feel like that's a good expectation to set. It was just,
Well, once you
something.
watch it, we'll talk because I have two complaints and neither of them are major. They're both mostly just me having my opinion on something. They're very subjective complaints. They're not, I don't, I think that as far as like how they made the movie, if you take the fact of the matter that it's not like a heavy storyline and you
Yeah.
just remove that as your expectation, you go, okay, is it a cool action flick? Other than that, it's made really, really well. Like they gave you a really well made film. It was better than most of the last few Marvel movies that I've seen, like by a lot. Because I don't think that they focused on the stuff that doesn't matter. What do you want? A blockbuster. Well, here's your blockbuster. Take it and enjoy it. Go have some popcorn, have a Coke, watch it with your kids, and then go out and fight in the parking lot with your kids and make moves. And one of you guys get to be Grogu. And dude, it was fun, man. Good time. And I had a stranger sitting next to me that was kind of weird, and I still had a good time.
He probably thought the same thing.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? He was like the one solo guy in the whole theater. Like everybody had families but this guy, and he was sitting right next to me. I was like, motherfucker.
He just loves Star Wars.
Always.
Yeah.
And he kept touching my thigh. I was like, bro, what? If you're gonna do it, do it. I unzipped and he was like, no, I'm good. I was like, all right.
He just kept it on the thigh. The whole movie. Cool. Yeah, I want to see it. I'm gonna probably see it next weekend. I was busy and just kind of wanted to wait for the crowds to die down a little bit.
Yeah, we had an opportunity. I had to jump. We went
Yeah,
at like 9:50 in the morning and it was pretty packed. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
I figured.
There
Yeah.
was this. You ever have those people in the theater that laugh at everything, even when it's like not really that funny?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was a guy like up and then to the right that every single thing that happened, he's like, bah! And I
That
was like, buddy,
sucks.
you were having so much fun, dude. I hope you have diarrhea tonight. Oh man,
Clay, do you watch any Star Wars stuff, or you're like totally out on that?
Like I've watched. What was the last one that came out?
Oh, you did Andor,
Yeah, I
right?
watched it. I mean,
Yeah.
Andor was a struggle for the first 3 or 4 episodes, I'll say, but then it really, really got good.
Hmm.
I like Star Wars. I do like Spielberg. I mean, I think he's a little too family oriented at times for me, and but I respect the fact that he does.
Spielberg did not make Star Wars.
That's right.
Okay, I just wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, why did you ask me about Spielberg then?
Did I say
EP
Spielberg?
No,
No, I said Star
Is it Star
Wars.
Wars?
Star Wars. Oh
We're
shoot.
talking about Star Wars.
Sorry.
it's been checked out for 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, I picked a Spielberg movie. We talked about Spielberg earlier.
Yeah, we did talk about
I'll be honest, that was my favorite part of the podcast so far.
it.
That was awesome.
All right, well, carry on.
Oh
Sorry.
no, I was being
No, no, no.
dead serious.
I
That
wanted
made me
to. I
chuckle.
wanted to
I
know about
loved it.
your current relationship to Star Wars because I'm sure you
Yeah.
liked them growing up, right?
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Uh, I feel like I need to be though because people are crazy about Star Wars, so I feel kind of left out because I just see
I
everybody
understand that.
crazy about Star Wars, but it's
Yeah.
just it's
I,
okay.
I was always the kid that was like, yeah, I like it, but I like Indiana Jones more, or like this or that more. So I
I
was
was
never
always
like the super
very much
fan.
in the same boat. I liked it okay, but then I got married and we watched Rogue One on our wedding day, and I was like, oh, now I have something that I'm attached to Star Wars because of,
Mm,
my wife is a big fan, so like I naturally want to be a fan of it more now. I can't really get into like Star Trek, like as far as the TV show goes, but the last few movies were pretty great. But Star Wars has been overall like quite a bit of fun for me to like
yeah.
dive into as an adult because I really wasn't into it as a kid. Man, I never watched them as a like young kid. I didn't watch my first Star Wars movie till I was like 19.
I hate
No,
to
17. Sorry, 17.
I hate to bash Luke, but I was always into the tough guy heroes, kind of the Rambos, the Schwarzeneggers,
Heck
the
yeah.
Mm,
and Luke just sort of seemed a little easily beaten at times. And now he's fighting against the Force. Who knows how powerful that is? But sometimes the Force is a force to be reckoned with. I guess that's why they call it that. But anyway,
Yes.
Luke sometimes he's a little whiny, especially when he gets his hand cut off. So
Yeah, like that's not that big
Yeah,
a deal,
it's
bro.
he
flesh wound.
cries a little, and
bitch.
he's nursing his, and he's out on the
I
pole.
was always a little bit like that too. Like I liked Luke okay, but he was never. I was always a Han Solo guy. I'll say
Oh, I
that.
Yeah,
was
I
a
think
Vader
most
guy.
most
Very
people were. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna
Darth
pick
Vader, Leia, and
a
then
good guy though, but
and
it'd
then it
be Han
became
Solo.
Darth Maul was cool,
I like
Darth
Boba
Maul.
Fett because he could sort of toe the line between both groups, right?
right?
He was
Valid.
ethically neutral, but he was in it for himself. And I was like, man, I like a guy who can, not necessarily have to pick a side here.
I feel
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. I totally understand that. Boba Fett, and he had a cool costume and a jetpack. Who doesn't like a
And he was
jetpack?
he was affiliated with Jabba,
Bloods and the Crips,
so he got the women, and then he was affiliated with, I think, the Star Wars people.
Well,
And
he
so
he became part of the rebellion eventually.
yeah, he
But
was trying to save, Andor. I
right.
think that's the war.
Uh, well, since we're talking about Star Wars, the only thing I watched this week, I didn't watch any movies, but Nathan has been begging me to watch the Darth Maul Netflix or Disney Plus show. It's an animated show, so I
ugh,
sat down and watched that whole thing. They're like 22 minutes each, and it's like 10 episodes. So I
Pretty good.
sat down and watched it. It was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Vader shows up for a minute here and there, and um, I mean Darth Maul's cool.
Yeah.
So I was I don't get crazy about all the lore, the deep lore in Star Wars, but
Does
it's pretty
Nathan?
fun. Yeah, he's fully into it.
yeah, that's
That's his
cool,
thing.
man. That's
As
pretty cool. I didn't know
always,
that about him.
he's not like a movie guy, but he is a Star Wars guy. He's
That's
loved
awesome. I
Star
didn't
Wars
know that
since
at
a
all.
kid. Yeah, he
Dude, shout out
loves
Nathan,
Star
man.
Wars.
That's cool.
He stays up till midnight and watches the new episodes when they come out.
Oh, really?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
rad. Dude, I want to acknowledge that them killing off Darth Maul in that first prequel movie was like probably one of the biggest like missteps that I can come up with that a big franchise
Well,
did. Like,
That's why they undid it.
they kind of corrected it.
oh,
So
did they? I,
yeah,
I, dude,
Well,
I
it's
don't.
all extended lore. Like it's mostly in the animated stuff, but he has like robot legs and stuff
It's a
in later.
lot.
Yeah.
That's
At
really stupid.
one point, I think he has like spider legs
Oh my
in the
goodness.
animated show. But the one I was watching, he's got like just robot legs.
So my point stands
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have to do all that if they didn't kill him off in the first prequel movie. I remember seeing that and being like, really? I know there's at least two more movies coming. That guy's not going to be in either of them? That's crazy to me. He was the coolest bad guy since
Oh,
Vader. I mean, he was awesome. That guy was
It was
rad, and
cool.
he was
he
had a
had
cool
he
saber.
had a double-sided, yeah, exactly. His double-sided lightsaber. Never seen
Horns and
that
shit.
before. Mm-hmm. Horns and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, horns and shit. Uh, hey, I just purchased Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I watched like 20 minutes of it before we got on here tonight. I'm very excited to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Did you see it yet, Randy?
Nope, watching it for the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
really liked it. I felt, I didn't understand the titling last time we consulted, and I apologize for that. But I had not seen it, and so I watched it, and I was like, man, this is a really, really great movie for me because it's in the post-apocalyptic genre. So
Hell
I'd be
yeah.
excited to talk about it next
Yeah.
time
Yeah,
we
I
talk.
will report back next week. I'm very pumped. I wanted to watch it earlier, but I got on a phone call that lasted like almost an hour and a half, and I just didn't want to like rush my buddy off. I don't talk much, so it was nice to hear from him. Uh, but yeah, man, I'm gonna probably watch most of it tonight, and then
I'll try and
take the kids swimming tomorrow, and then come home and watch the whatever I have left over.
I'll just see if I can get it watched this week too, because I wanted to see it.
There's $10 to buy it on Amazon Prime, so I thought I'll just
Oh,
buy it
is
for
it?
$10, and then like if I like it a whole lot, I'll just buy it later when I have extra money or if it's on sale or something, like on a hard copy, because I want to get a hard copy. I'm not. I'm trying to get off the streaming stuff as much as I can and buy hard copies, but for $10, I was like, man, it's cheaper to do that than it is to, like, even the Blu-ray was like I think $20 or something like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll just buy it for 10 bucks.
Yeah, new Blu-rays are still $25 or whatever. But
Yeah. I saw freaking like Ready or Not 2 only has a Blu-ray and it was like $45.
That's
Something
insane.
ridiculous. Like
that's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, I want one of those too. I'm not spending that kind of money on it though.
Yes.
It'll
Sorry,
come down. That's
Samaro, you
a
ain't that hot.
It'll
dumb
come down, but that's
dumb pre-order
ridiculous.
price. Yeah, silly.
Yeah.
There was
All right,
a. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
no, go finish your thought.
I'm trying to here. I'm sorry. I got to look it up. I ordered two more movies. They're supposed to be here like any day now, and I can't remember what they were. Let me look. But you're fixing to wrap up, no?
Yeah, I was gonna ask Chris if he watched anything this week.
No, I
Oh,
watched
sorry. After you thought, I forgot something.
I give
I
you
wa-
so much runway, Randy.
yeah.
Sorry, dude.
It steers us right off. I watched The Hidden.
Oh
It was what,
yeah.
Yes, that movie rules.
87? Man, that movie was a blast.
I told you
That
that movie was
movie,
badass,
that
dude.
movie was awesome. Kyle MacLachlan is a FBI guy, and they're investigating some like weird just crime spree stuff going on.
Hell yeah.
It's silly, it's goofy, it's weird. It's like this weird mashup of genres, but man, it's a ton of fun. Like I went to Randy's new shop, he had a copy of it on VHS, and I was like, this is kind of like off the wall enough. Like I feel like I just want to pick this VHS up. So I did. I was like, well, time to watch it, I guess.
The soundtrack's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the whole thing's great. I mean it's all like 80s cheese hair metal, but
A lot of thrash metal in it.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that movie's super awesome. I love that film.
I remember you talking about that, Randy, and I've been wanting to watch it since. It's been on the list.
Yeah.
Last thing before we get out of here, I ordered a movie called Less Than Zero. It's got Robert Downey Jr. in it, and I finally pulled the trigger on a 4K of Fury because I love that movie. It's probably my top two or three war movies for me.
Mm.
Um,
The Booth.
I love that guy, bro. I'll watch anything he's in. I finally watched Drugstore Cowboy. Boy, oh boy, is that movie insane. Like the first 40 minutes or so, it was really hard for me to watch. I had a lot of PTSD. I was literally like almost turned it off a couple times. They're
Mm.
like up close intravenously drug using, and I'm like, Bro, I can't hardly watch this, dude. And they're like doing all these things that I've got a lot of experience with that I don't like thinking about because it's not what I want to do with my life anymore. But man, that movie is bad ass, dude. I'm so glad I bought it. I need to rewatch it another day, like I don't know, 6 months down the line or something. But like, it definitely needs a rewatch because once you get to the end of it, you got to rewatch it. You got to rewatch it so you can understand the first half of it again because it is incredibly, dude. Matt Dillon is so underrated. Like that guy's been in so many great movies from the '80s. Like he's a goofball now, but man, back in the day, he was a really good, like kind of like maybe pigeonhole type dude. Like he played that kind of guy like really well, like this dark, bad bad boy, I guess. I don't know, man. But like he was in Outsiders. He's in Drugstore Cop. He's in. I mean, there's a reason why he's so good in Mandy, right? Not Mandy, excuse me. The
House
one
that
he
Jack
did.
built.
Do what?
House that Jack built.
Thank you. Yeah, House of Jack built.
That's what I was gonna say. Like he's really good in that.
Yeah, I'm thinking him and Nick Cage have very similar trajectories, honestly. Um, but man, and I didn't realize that that was actually Heather Graham, dude. How old is she?
She's
Dude,
pretty
I
up
haven't
there
seen it.
now. She
I
gotta
had
be.
no idea that
Yeah.
she was old enough to have been in this movie. Like she plays like a 17-year-old in it, but like I certainly thought that she would have been like a baby when this movie came out. But
You remember
man,
what year it came out?
oh shit.
I'm looking it up.
1989.
Okay.
She's
Yeah, 89.
56.
She's
Golly.
56. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Good job for Heather Graham, dude.
Well, she's in I mean, she's in Boogie Nights like 8 years later and she's still playing a high school student, right? So
Yeah, it just blew my mind because I was like, man, that girl looks a lot like Heather Graham. At the end of the movie, I'm like, oh, because it was Heather Graham. Dude, what that happened to me recently with something else too. Oh, I was talking to Rob about I was talking about AFI and I was like, man, that sure did sound a lot like Nick 13. And he's like, it is Nick 13. And I was like, oh, well, that would explain it. Okay. For freaking Tiger Army. But
No.
yeah, dude, Drugstore Cowboy, man. Uh Clay, it was awesome. You told me to tell you if I liked it or not. It was great. I definitely am glad I own it. I was a little worried once I realized, like, I think I had that movie misunderstood. I don't think I understood what it was going to be about, even though it's very popular. I think I had, what's that movie called that John Travolta's in? Oh my goodness, dude. Uh,
what
Grease.
what
no, no, but that'd
Saturday
be,
Night Fever.
no, give me one second. It's an old movie around the same time.
The Fanatic.
Yeah, that one. No, but Fanatic's the greatest movie of all time. Let's just be honest, okay?
blowout. Um,
I don't know. Maybe I thought
Welcome
I
back,
you know what I
Carter.
think it is? I think I was mistaking Matt Dillon for I was getting it mixed up with something maybe like Saturday Night Fever or something because it's they're older movies and I might have thought John Travolta was in this or something. I think I just didn't ever watch this because I had it misunderstood because it
Oh,
is not what I thought it was going to be. Like recently when I decided to buy it, I knew what it was about, but like
Urban Cowboy.
that's what I got. It was getting it mixed up with. Thank you.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh no, he is in a movie that's got a similar title.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. I think I was getting it mixed up with Urban Cowboy.
Hmm.
And
Mm.
I didn't watch it because I was like, I have no use to watch this movie. It's just not what I'm interested in. And so when I bought it, I was like, oh, I think this is something different. And then I started watching it, and I was like, oh, this is way different. And it's got, people in it that we all recognize. But I really, really enjoyed it. I'm glad I bought it. I've been pulling the trigger on movies lately and just watching like I'm trying to get off of streaming as much as I can. I've been buying random stuff, and it's so far it's paid off more than it hasn't. There's only been one that I have bought that I didn't really like, and it was like 17 bucks, so it kind of stung a little bit. But like, I've had some major bangers come through, and I'm building up a nice collection over here, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm being real picky with it, but I'm buying some dope shit, dude. All of a sudden, I'm trying to buy stuff that's like out of print, hard to find, and kind of like under the radar a little bit. Like I want stuff that's not quite as big. I'll take something like Fury. I'll take that. I love that movie. It's great. But like Homicide, I'm definitely watching that again in the near future. There's also State of Grace. Do y'all know about State of Grace? I
I know the
can't find my DVD. I used
name.
to have it. It's a Irish like gangster flick that came out the same year as Goodfellas. Like I think like a week before Goodfellas came out, State of Grace came out, and it's got Sean
Sean
Penn, I
Penn,
think.
Ed Harris,
Ed Harris, a lot of people.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah, dude. Gary Oldman in this
Sure,
movie is
I've seen
amazing. I mean, obviously, right? It's Gary Oldman.
I don't think
But like State of Grace is another one that I had a copy and I can't find it anywhere. I bought like 3 copies at a dollar store once because I knew it was a rare movie, and I had it at Fun Stuff. I actually had it at Fun Stuff Comics on the wall. I had a copy of it, but I'm gonna have to buy other copies. I can't find mine. But State of Grace is another one that's like a kind of under the radar, really great drama. Yeah, I've kind of hopped over
Hmm.
to dramas the last 6, 7 months. I haven't been watching as many horror movies, but
That's a wild turn, bro.
I
Yeah.
know, dude. I need to get back on the horror movie train before October gets here. But you
You've
know,
got time. You've
I know,
got some time.
couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah,
You start prepping.
yeah. I gotta get ready for Halloween, bro. Yeah. I'll shut up now. Sorry,
Cool.
fellas.
Clay, did
Well,
you
imagine how
see?
bored y'all would be if I wasn't around. Okay, come on.
Absolutely. You fill the time much much better than we do. It's the episodes are so short when you're not here, Randy.
I can only imagine. Kind of like that little half pint guy,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, short, very short.
bro. We gotta watch that movie together. It's so funny.
Can't wait.
He just comes sliding into frame all the time, like,
And then
dude. He just slides into frame
punching
with his
somebody's
gun.
balls.
Dude, shooting people from like 60 yards away with a handgun and just nailing them. You're like, bro, come on. Oh, dude, jumps out of a window with a umbrella and like I don't know what they used, but they film it from like the ground and he's just like like flopping around. I don't know what it was falling, but it wasn't a human. Uh, dude, yeah, bro, this movie's it's
That's
so good.
hilarious. Clay,
Anyway,
we're about to get out of here, but did you watch anything that you wanted to bring up?
No,
No?
I'm good. Thanks for checking in.
You have the
Okay.
mummy.
Oh, he did have the mummy. That's right.
I might watch that tomorrow.
All right. Cool. We'll wrap it up, guys. Minority Report next week.
Cool.
Nice.